whom I meet who are running the ads, what they do is they run the ad, right, and they send the traffic through the ads to the website, and then what they expect is a sale to happen. Now this is not the process of a sale to happen just like that, right? Because see, understand this. Now this is a post which is also in my Facebook group. I believe that some of you would have seen this post in my Facebook group. So the thing is that this person was running the ads for his website by the name beautyglad.com, and he was running multiple ads, as you can read over here. But at the same time, he is not generating any revenue from these ads, and he posted this comment over here that why I'm able to not generate revenue from the ads. So I went ahead and I checked his website, right? So what everyone is doing is this. They have a website and then they have a thank you page, a thank you page which is like, thank you so much for buying the stuff from our website, and very simple thank you page, right? So they have a website and a thank you page, and this is what everyone is doing, right? So I went ahead and checked his website. Now this is a good looking website, no doubts about that. But a good looking website is not exactly a converting website. Okay? A good looking website is not exactly a converting website. Now if you look at this website, there's the option for gift, then there is the option for franchisee, then of course things can be added to cart, then they have some packages, then they have a loyalty program also mentioned over here. Then when I scroll down, there was the option to download the application for their from so many options in one single page. And this is the reason that things like contact us and things like that. Now, if somebody comes to your website, even if they are interested, they are confused because of the structure that you make. And this exactly it is, right? Even though this is a good looking website, but it will never convert, right? And this is exactly what everyone is doing. Facebook ads alone, they don't work, okay? For Facebook ads to work, you need to have a proper funnel in the backend. Facebook ads along with funnel, this is exactly what works. And that is something that a lot of people, they're not aware of, alright? Now, how many of you are aware of funnels? Give me a yes. And if you're not aware of funnels, give me a 0. What is a funnel? And okay, so I can see few yeses and so many zeros coming in. So, and see, that is the reason, right? This is the reason that the thing is that you are not aware about funnels, which is the biggest thing in running online advertisements, alright? Let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you. So, to make the example, a little easier, so what I did, I am taking the examples from the offline business so that I can explain it to you in a much better manner, okay? So I have taken the examples of 4 businesses over here. Now, how many of you have been to a gym, right? And if you have ever been to a gym, when you go for a gym or when you go for the gym membership, they will tell you about the gym membership, whatever the price is, right? The monthly price, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever it is, right? They will tell you about the gym membership price. Now, tell me this. After a few days, let's suppose, after 10, 15 days, 20 days, isn't it something that happens that the gym person will come to you and they will tell you that, Saurabh, you know what, you are working really hard, stressing really hard, working on the treadmill, doing all this stuff, but you also need to have this protein shake, protein powder, protein supplement to get that kind of results, right? This happens in a gym, right? And then after, let's say, 45 days, 2 months, after some time, another trainer will come to you and they will tell you that, Saurabh, you are a true hustler, you are working really hard, but until and unless you take the personal mentoring from me, you won't be able to get the kind of results that the other person is getting, right? This happens in a salon. Let's suppose if you get the hair spa done, then they will tell you that, you know what, you have got the hair spa, but at the same time, if you are not using this shampoo, then you know what, the impact will be diminished. In McDonald's, they will always advertise for the cheapest burger, 25 rupees burger, whatever it is, right? But when you go to McDonald's, what happens is the salesperson, they tell you that, you know what, the simple burger is good enough, but if you buy French fries, Coke, and the burger together, you're getting it at a much discounted price. In Amazon, have you seen that? Have you noticed all of these, which I just told you? Give me a yes. In Amazon, have you noticed that if you have made a purchase through Amazon, just after you make a purchase, right after that, you see the recommended for you option. That these two things are bought together. Have you seen that? Do you ever realize what is happening in all of these four examples? So when a customer, let's suppose in a gym, when a customer has already become a customer, and when you are upselling them with more products, so basically the lifetime customer value is increasing. At the same time, when McDonald's is pitching you for the meal instead of a burger, the average order value from that particular bill is increasing. Similarly, when Amazon is pitching you more products, then again, the average order value and the lifetime customer value is going up. So basically, in business, I would say for successful businesses, the average order value and the lifetime customer value, these are the two biggest things in doing a business. And that is exactly how the funnels are made. So in the offline business, right, there are people who can do it for you. Now I analyze the same concept, right? We analyze the same concept. And I figured out that this is how the successful businesses are running. Now, if successful businesses are doing this, if Amazon is doing this, then of course the online businesses has to be done in the similar manner. I need to make sure that I just don't have a single website with all the products with so many options just like that. I need to have a process in which I have multiple upgrades, right? So if somebody comes and buys my product, then I need to have upgrades. Upgrade number 1, upgrade number 2. We call it a funnel, right? And I will tell you the impact that it added upon my business, okay? So this is what I started doing in the later half of my journey. So initially, I was also doing the online business in the similar manner where I had a website and a thank you page. But then, now this is what I started doing. And now I have a lead generation page or a sales page. But right after that, what I have is OTO 1. OTO, you understand OTO by the way? OTO is basically one-time offer. Okay, one-time offer. OTO is one-time offer. So basically it is an upgrade. So OTO 1 is upgrade number 1. OTO 2 is upgrade number 2. So the pricing for OTO 1, OTO 2 is in $2. And OTO number 3, upgrade number 3, and OTO number 4 is upgrade number 4. So the pricing over there is a little higher. So that's why $3 over here, right? $3 over here. So this is what I started doing. So basically now I have a sales page, and then in the back end I have OTO 1, OTO 2, OTO 3, OTO 4. So 4 upgrades back to back. So if somebody buys this offer, then automatically they see the next offer. When they buy this offer, then automatically they see the next offer. And similarly, the same thing happens right over here. Do you want to see the impact? The kind of impact that added to my business? Give me a yes if you want to see the impact. So basically, this is a launch that we did recently, okay, by the name Ads Crisp, and we launched this product, and what it did, okay, so this is the front end, okay, this is the front end, the face of the product, and then as somebody buys this product, okay, when they buy this product, then they see these 4 multiple upgrades. So this is upgrade number 1, OTO 1, OTO 2, OTO 3 and OTO 4. So these are the 4 upgrade pages. Of course, these 4 pages are not visible to the naked eye. They are hidden on the internet. They are only visible once you make this purchase, right? Just like the Amazon and all the other businesses are doing, right? So as soon as somebody buys this product, they see this product. When somebody buys this product, they see this product, right? So this is how I started doing my marketing, all right? And the impact, okay, so I launched this product in the month of April 2019, 20th of April 2019, and we generated a revenue of $250,000 in 7 days, which is like 1.8 crores in 7 days, right? We launched this on 3 platforms. So I've taken the screenshot of all the 3 platforms. And the thing is that I implemented the same strategy in one of my students' businesses, right? So I initially told you that I implemented the same strategy for my brother's business, right? So it worked well right over there. And then I implemented the same strategy in my student, which is Reshu Singhal, in her business. And in fact, she has a funny story, right? She is somebody who came from Dehradun, and she lied at her house that she is going to Delhi to do job, whereas she came here to do business, right? Because her parents were not allowing. And what she did, she started taking home tuitions in Delhi, and in the night time she started studying about the online marketing. And then after some time she came to me with a lot of stock collection, and she told me that I'm ready with the product, now tell me what to do. So I helped her in making her funnel. Okay, I helped her in making her funnel. So this is the front end page, this became the front end page, and these 3 became the OTOs. OTO 1, OTO 2, OTO 3, right? The 3 OTO pages. And proud to say that the girl, she generated more than $87,000 in 7 days. And, yes, which is good enough, right? So again, the concept of funnels, right? This is what it is, right? Now, what I'm going to do is, instead of just showing you the screenshot and all, I want to take you inside my backyard and inside my own dashboards, and I'm going to show you the exact thing which I am doing to make all of this possible. Okay, so not just telling you how to do it, but exactly showing you my own thing, right? And not showing you the screenshots, but specifically taking you inside my software. Okay, are you interested, by the way, in looking at my backend dashboard and all? I can see one yo and so many yeses coming in. Alright, great. Now see, here's what happens, okay? Here's what happens. In the offline business, okay? In the offline business, there are salespeople who are sitting over there and they can pitch you about the next product. But in the online business, you don't have salespeople for you, right? You don't have salespeople for you. So ultimately, everything has to be done automatically, right? And it has to be an automation, right? So this is what happens, okay? You can take these screenshots if you want, right? So basically, this is a cart abandon sequence that I have, applied over here. So what happens is, every person who comes to buy my product and for whatever reason they do not make the purchase. Let's suppose the internet stopped working, something happened, they received a phone call, whatever the reason is, right? They were not able to make the purchase. Now the sale is lost, right? But not in my case, because I have a sequence that is running right over here. Alright? I have a sequence that is running right over here, which makes sure that it reaches out to them one more time that you were not able to make the purchase, now you can make the purchase. So this is a sequence that is running right over there. At the same time, for all the people who, let's suppose, who become a part of my system, but they have not yet, they are not yet convinced about making a purchase from me. So these are the people who are like new people, right? Who don't have the amount of trust upon me. So for them, I have this sequence of so many emails that is working right over here, right? Multiple email sequence right over here. Do you see that? So what it does, it makes sure that it reaches out to them on a daily basis, and on a daily basis, what it does, it nurtures the audience. Basically, it gives them the idea about my trainings, my products, who is Saurabh Bhatnagar, and things like that. So basically what it is doing is, it is nurturing the audience. Now, automatically, they become more inclined in buying from me. And at the end of the day, at the end of the sequence, this is what happens, right? The buying email goes out, okay? If I show you the third sequence, okay, yeah. So basically, these are the people who have already purchased, but They have already purchased, but let's suppose they have not yet purchased an upgrade from me, an OTO from me. So now, in this case, what happens is that there is a sequence that is running right over here which checks whether they have made the upgrade purchase or not. And if they have not yet made the purchase, so the email goes out just like this. The email goes out just like this. Okay. Now, of course, for some of you, I want to tell you that if you are somebody who feel that, this is a little difficult, it is not, right? It is these structures that I have made over here. They are not really difficult. They are actually very simple to create. These are like drag and drop. The only thing is that you don't know how to do it, right? And that is something I'm going to teach you, right? Because the thing is that, let's suppose I don't know how to drive a car. So ultimately, it is a very difficult job for me. But for some of you, it might be really simple, right? So similarly, this is just like that. Once you know how to do it, it becomes really simple, okay? You get the logic? Okay. So this is how the entire backend configuration is working to make sure that all the funnels are working in tandem with each other, okay? Now, okay, so let me show you the impact of adding the funnels, okay? Let me show you the impact of adding the funnels. So this is a platform where I do my sales, and this is one of my dashboards. And over here, I have launched around 3 or 4 products. So if I give you the example, let's take the example of Gram Kosh, okay? Let's take the example of Gram Kosh. So this is a product that we launched. Do you see Gram Kosh FE? Gram Kosh FE and Gram Kosh FE, right? So I have 3 Gram Kosh FE products right over here. Now don't get confused. FE is basically front end, the face of the product, right? And why I have three products over here? It is because I have 3 price points of the same product, okay? So if you will look over here, I have 57 sales, I have 757 sales, and I have 208 sales. So if I calculate them all, I have about 1000 sales of the front end product, right? Is that correct? 1000 sales of the front end product. Now, let's have a look at OTO1. Okay, let's have a look at OTO1. No, this is not Gram Kosh. Yeah, this is Gram Kosh. Yes, let's have a look at OTO1. Okay. So this is Gram Kosh OTO1, Gram Kosh OTO1, and Gram Kosh OTO1. Now, let's check the number of sales of OTO1. So I have 38 sales over here, 408 sales over here, and 166 sales over here. So 400, 500, and overall around 600 plus OTO1 sales, right? Around 600 plus OTO1 sales. Now, tell me this, okay? 1000 plus FE and 600 plus OTO1. What is the conversion percentage at the OTO1 level? I'm not even touching OTO2, OTO3 and other OTOs. What is the conversion percentage at OTO1 level? 1000 plus people bought front end and 600 plus people bought OTO1. Yes, you are right. So this is 60%, right? 60% OTO1 conversion, right? Now, once you get this logic, okay, because now I'm going to show you the biggest online, mathematics, simple mathematics, simple calculations, right? And automatically, once you understand this, the online business thing will become really simple for you, okay? So here's the thing. So you get the logic of 60% OTO1 conversion, right? You get that? Give me a yes if you understood. So around 1000 plus people, they bought the front end product. More than 600 people bought the OTO1 product. So that is the OTO1 conversion percentage, right? And we are not looking at OTO2, OTO3, OTO4 conversions, right? Now let's go ahead and let me show you the mathematics that I implement in my online business, okay? Let me show you the mathematics that I implement in my online business. Okay, so the way I do it is, so I have this front-end product, right? You get the idea, right? I have this front-end product, then I have OTO1, then I have OTO2, then I have OTO3, and then I have OTO4, right? So I have 4 products in the back end, right? I have 4 products in the back end, front end and 4 OTOs. Now, the way I do it is, I keep the front end product as free to generate leads, okay? I keep the front end product as free to generate leads, alright? So the front end product is free. Now, tell me this, okay? To make the calculations easier, okay, what I'm going to do is, let's say, I have a budget of $100,000 for ads, okay? I'm not saying that you need this kind of budget. I'm not saying that you have to spend this kind of budget. I'm simply saying that to make the calculations easier, let's assume that I have a budget of $100,000 for ads, right? And then, if I am working in the US market, now of course, the advertising in US is little on a higher side. So what I want to do is, I want to go to the maximum level, okay? So let's suppose I'm generating $1 per click, okay? So that we are at the safe side, right? We are assuming the level which is at the higher end. So let's suppose I'm getting $1 per click, okay? $1 per click. Now, I have a budget of $100,000. I'm getting $1 per click. Now, what do you think? So, if I spend this $100,000, how many number of clicks will I be able to generate? Right. So, if I am spending $100,000 and I'm getting $1 per click, so I will be able to generate 1,000 clicks, right? I will be able to generate 1,000 clicks. Now, so here's the thing, okay? So this is the free offer. Then I have 4 OTOs, and what is happening is 100,000 people are going to this page, okay? 100,000 people are going to this page. Now, at the free level, what I am doing is, I have something which is super valuable. Now, because I'm running traffic through Facebook ads, now we can assume that, of course, we are running a super targeted traffic. So what the traffic that we are sending is super targeted. The offer that we are giving over there is something which is free of cost, nothing paid, free of cost, absolutely free of cost. And what we are giving is something which is super valuable. Now, what do you think? How many people should get that free offer? How many people should get that free offer? What do you think? How much percentage of people should get that free offer? So, a highly targeted audience is going to this page. What I'm giving is something which is absolutely valuable, and I'm giving it for absolutely free. 90%, Divya says all, and 60, 80 to 90, 60%. Okay, now this is good. 100% is never true, okay? Never 100%. But it is almost 40%, okay? Almost 40%. Yes, even if you're giving it for free, it is almost 40%. Not 60, okay? Yes. Now, so 100,000 people came to this page and 40% converted. So how many people went to the next page? 40,000, right? 40,000 people went to the OTO 1 page, right? Now, at OTO 1, what I have is a product. So I keep a minimum value product over there, which is, let's say, $19, okay? A very minimum value product at OTO 1 level. Now, what was the conversion percentage at the OTO 1 level, by the way? What was the conversion percentage at the OTO 1 level? %, right? Yes. Okay, so out of 40,000, if I take 60% of 40,000, how many people are converted at the OTO 1 level? 60% of 40,000, it is 24,000, right? So 24,000 people are taking the OTO 1 price, OTO 1 offer, which is at $19. So the revenue that is generated is like 45. Okay. $456,000 at the OTO 1 level, right? Now tell me this, what was the budget that we had in our hands? what was the budget that we had in our hands? The budget that we had in our hands was $100,000, and just at the OTO 1 level, we have already generated a revenue of $456,000. And all these things I've already shown you that it is not something which is possible, it is something that we are already doing, right? And this is exactly the simple mathematics that I am applying in my online business. I mean, do you remember that I showed you some of my advertisements in which I was spending $100 and I was generating back $3,900 in a single day? I mean, it happens because of the kind of funnels that you are making, right? Now, over here, we are not getting 40% conversions, okay? Now, this is not true, okay? Sorry, at the OTO 1 level, I'm not getting 60% conversions. This is not true, okay? Why? It is because in the example of Gram Kosh, all the people who were going to the OTO 1 level, they were the buyers. But in this case, all the people who are going to the OTO 1 level, they are not buyers, okay? They are the free audience. So, the OTO 1 conversion of 60% is not possible, but we are already doing 60% conversion, right? So, in this case, can we do 20% conversions at least? Can we do 20% conversions at least? If yes, then automatically the revenue that is generated is 20,000, 20% of 40,000 would be 8,000 people into $19, it would be $152,000, right? Now, even if I take it at the minimum level, I'm still generating a revenue of $152,000 just at the OTO 1 level, just at the OTO 1 level, right over here, and we are yet to talk about OTO 2, OTO 3, OTO 4. At the same time, even if I go with 10% conversions, I will still be generating $76,000 in just OTO 1, and then the OTO 2, OTO 3, OTO 4, right? That is how we are making all our funnels profitable, right? That is how we are making all our funnels profitable. So in reality, to make any online business profitable, here's what you need. You just need 5 things, okay? You just need 5 things. Number 1, a source to send targeted traffic, which is Facebook, and then you need a good funnel, front end, OTO 1, OTO 2, OTO 3, and OTO 4. Now, it doesn't matter how much time do you take. Even if you take 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, whatever time you take in perfecting these 5 things, the day you are able to perfect these 5 things in your online business, you can make any amount in the online business as possible, right? This is the simple mathematics calculation that I implement in my business, and this is simple mathematical calculation that all the successful businesses are applying in their businesses, right? Now, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Okay, now tell me this. I told you that I'm going to share with you the biggest secret, right? The biggest marketing secret, the thing that I apply in my business, and that is exactly what makes my businesses profitable. Now, how many of you are feeling just like this right now? You know what? Jumping, jacking, standing on top of the table and feeling like dancing, just like that. How many of you are feeling like this at this moment? I get that feeling, right? Okay. So the thing is that in a profitable online business, here's what you need: targeted bias traffic, and the front end and the OTOs, and the way to make higher average order value and getting higher lifetime customer value. The undeniable truth about online business is that the only way of achieving online success and financial freedom is targeted traffic and seamless converting funnels. This is the only thing. A good way of sending targeted traffic, which is Facebook, and seamless converting funnels. That is the only 2 things that we need in an online business. Now tell me this: who is committed to implement the learnings? Whatever you learned, who is committed to implement the learnings? Great. And this is exactly how, after 4.5 years, the day when I cracked this, right, my next 14 months, from December 2016 to February 2018, my next 14 months, I was able to do this. That's it, okay? That's it. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tell you that if you apply all this simple mathematics in your business, okay, the secret to your $1.2 million per year business, okay, how you can implement the same. Now see, I don't want to put this number in your brain, I don't want to put this number in your mind that, you know what, you're going to do this in the first year. I'm not sure, and I don't know your work ethics, I don't know about your working background, nothing like that, right? The thing is that I'm going to break down that how is this possible. Now the implementation will be in your hands, but I'm going to break down the secret to your $1.2 million per year business, okay? So here's the thing. There are 3 secrets. Number 1, traffic, which is Facebook ads. Secret number 2, converting automated funnels, which I just showed you, right? And the secret number 3 is launching and scaling your online business. Now, the thing is, I'm going to break down, okay? I'm going to break down all of these things, and I'm going to break down in form of simple mathematics that how you can implement all of this for your business, or if you do not have a business yet, even then how you can implement. But at the same time, before I go ahead and do that, I have a question for you, okay? How much money do you want to make on a monthly basis that will actually help you in living a more comfortable life? Now this is something that I want to get from you, okay? Before I go ahead and show you the calculations. The zeros is not stopping in Saurabh's answer. In lakhs, 5 lakh, $1,000, $5,000, 2 lakh, 20 lakh. Why not more? Come on, why not more? Why we are afraid to dream big? Why not more? Okay. How many hours in a day are you willing to invest to achieve this income goal? Because see, the thing is, I cannot help the people who are not ready to invest their time, or they are, they want things in an easy manner, right? Share says lifetime, 18 hours. 14 to 15 hours. Somebody says 4 hours, 5 hours. Part-time work. Part-time it won't work. I will be really honest and blunt, okay? 12 hours, 18 hours. Yes. That is what I like. Alright. For how many months are you willing to invest these number of hours to achieve your income goal? Absolutely, until achieved. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm going to show you the exact plan. But if I show you the exact plan, and if I help you in creating your personal goal and your milestones, do you promise to me, to God, and to yourself, and to everyone else that you will take action? Because see, I only want action takers, okay? I don't want any free or naysayers in the group. I only want action takers. I work really hard. If you have followed me on Instagram or wherever, you would have seen me that I work really hard for my business, okay? And I only want people like those. Now, here's the thing. If we are talking about $1.2 million per year, which means we are talking about $100,000 profit per month, okay? So here's the thing, okay? If we are about to generate $100,000 profit per month, which is $333 profit per day, average product net profit, the way we make our funnels is $100. It means that all that you need is 33 sales per day. From a population of 1.59 billion daily active Facebook users, can you do 33 sales per day? When you know how the funnel works, when you know how the front-end OTOs and the entire concept work, when you know how to drive the most targeted traffic, can you do that? Okay, tell me this. let's suppose if you are somebody who messes it up in the first attempt, because you see the thing is we are human beings and we cannot be right in just the first attempt, right? So basically, let's suppose if we mess it up big time, but even then, can we do just 10% of whatever we saw? If we are able to implement everything, and even then if we mess it up, can we do just 10% of it? Because if you can, then the thing is the profit will come down to $10,000 profit per month, which is good enough, right? Which is $333 profit per day, and all that you need is 3 sales per day. Now tell me this, can you make 3 sales per day online? It will take time, right? I'm not saying that it is going to happen tomorrow. It will take time. You will take some time to learn everything in making the funnels, in learning how to drive traffic. Yes, till I learn everything, absolutely. This is what I mean, right? Yes. Absolutely doable, right? And this is exactly what I'm doing. There's nothing, spectacular in what I'm doing, right? And this is exactly what the people, I shared this with one of my students. He came to that SLM event only, and he is 15 years old, okay? He's 15 years old. Just think about this, 15 years old. And he sent me this message on Instagram, okay? Which I'm going to play right now. But he sent me this message on Instagram.
Hey सौरभ सर मैं आपको कुछ बताना चाहता था लाइक आफ्टर एसएलएम मैंने आपसे पूछा था कि सर आप एफिलिएट मार्केटिंग कैसे अच्छी तरह करते आपने बताया था ईमेल मार्केटिंग सो सर मैंने जब एसएलएम से गया तो सर मेरे पास कुछ एफिलिएट मार्केटिंग का इतना कुछ नहीं आता था और सर जब एसएलएम के बाद में जब गया तो सर मुझे कुछ अलग ही मतलब छोटी सी अचीवमेंट हुई मैंने सिर्फ $2,000 सिर्फ 2 months में अचीव कर लिए सर एंड आई डोंट नो हाउ बट थोड़ा एड्स का था एंड थोड़ा ईमेल का था साथ ही साथ सर मेरा जो दोस्त था शागिद जी उनका एक कोर्स लॉन्च हुआ था तो हम दोनों ने मिलकर कोर्स लॉन्च किया था एंड उस कोर्स का प्राइस था 4,999 तो सर हमने सिर्फ ज़्यादा प्रमोशन नहीं करा था हमने सिर्फ 11 लोगों को इनवाइट करा था मतलब जो हमारे ग्रुप में था एक तो हमने इनवाइट करा था 11 लोगों को देन सर हमने एक वेबिनार करा एंड वी कन्वर्टेड 7 फ्रॉम देयर सर सबसे बड़ा थैंक्स आपको एंड राहुल सर को देना चाहूँगा सर थैंक यू सो मच
Now, do you realize the power of funnels in any business? Give me a yes if you do. It's huge, right? It's huge.